Hi guys, this is Anna Vierling, Senior Director of this Can Do organization, and wanted to give you an easy way to be able to see how to set up a party in Facebook. So I'm going by this step by step that you're going to get to be able to set up your Facebook parties. And so, in this step of where we are, we've already booked the show. You have already set it up in the Pampered Chef website, which that's pretty easy. There is some information here on how to send the host packet, and you've got some information here. You have all of this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go here where it says number 4. We're going to set up the Facebook event, and I wanted to show you how to do this. So we're going to go here into Facebook, and we're going to go to events, and you are going to do create. Either there is create or up here is create. And we're going to create a party. So what we're going to do here is you can choose a theme here, or you can upload a photo. There are all kinds of banners that you can use. I'm going to show you actually where to go to them. If you are up here and you're in Pampered Chef, a great way to find them is if you go under Training and Resources under Marketing Imagery. Do you see down here? This is in your Consultants Corner. If you go into Marketing Imagery, and then you hit social media. Wait till you see what is going to be here. You guys are going to just go crazy. So you go here and look, you just have, this is all stuff all ready to go for Facebook. So these are different pictures. You've got some specials here going on. I like to just put a nice image, but you want to make sure that it's an image that's longer like this. This is a Facebook cover when it's longer like this, and you know that it'll be enough, I don't know, pixels or whatever they call it to do that. So here are some really gorgeous pictures that would be great for a Pampered Chef Facebook party. So here's one I'm going to tell you that I love. And, you know, a lot of times we can do themes and things too. But I love this one here, this popcorn maker one. So I'm going to click on it. There's all those link things that show up underneath it. This is how I do it, okay? Click it. So here it is big. And then I'm going to right click. And I'm going to save the image address. That's what I'm going to do. And I just do it right here in my downloads is fine. I'm going to change the name so I can find it. Popcorn Maker banner. That's what I'm going to call it. Okay, so I just have it in my downloads. I know that's where it is, and I'm going to save it. Okay, so I have that picture. That's what I wanted to show you. So you go, make sure you play in here, because there's tons of pictures that you can post wherever, on your website or on your Facebook page. You know, you could say I'm doing an apple pie today. Anybody use one of these before? You know, you could do all kinds of fun. Look at these gorgeous pictures. So here's a tip about the thing. So and there's several pages of them. So let's go back into events. So I want to upload a photo, and here I am. It automatically brings me to my downloads. You just want to make sure you're aware. There's the Popcorn Maker banner. Click that, and it pops up here. Okay, my event name. Now I'm going to show you where it's easy you can get all of this information. If you go back into your Evernote that I've given you, or your director has given you on how to set this up, here's where we're going to get a lot of this information. But we're going to still go back here, and the name of it is, I actually created a party. She loves when I do this, not my 16-year-old daughter, Emma Vierling's Pampered Chef Party. Okay, and you can call it whatever you want. If you want to be really creative, you can do whatever. You can name it whatever. But this is what we're going to put. Your location is going to be online 24/7 from wherever you need to be. Okay, now I'm going to show you something. If I just clicked here, watch what happens. If I just hit enter or tab, it goes right down to the date. It usually does not save this right here. And I don't know why it is right now, but we'll see if it does. Okay, and then the date and the time. You want to make sure that you put the date here of when it starts. You're going to notice from the template and any training that we do that there's going to be 5 days of a pre-party where there's going to be some fun posts and stuff like that, and we'll talk more about that. But then you're going to have the 7 days when you actually have the party. So let's say that my pre-party starts tomorrow, and but my actual party is going to start November 1st. So it's going to be a November party, but I'm going to have 5 days of pre-party. I'm actually going to put this date of starting as the 1st of November. And I usually start my first post going at 6 a.m. So that is when I'm going to actually do it. My end time is going to be the 7 days, which is that. But then I'm going to give it a couple days here to go. So I'm going to actually give it to the 9th, even though the show itself is going to end on the evening. Okay, so now we're going to create the private event. And let's see what comes up here. Okay, see what I said about that no location. So let me do this. So I'm going to add a location and go back in here again. So I'm going to show you online 24/7 from wherever you need to be. Just go right here, and where it says just use, click that, and it does do that. Okay, so our location is in here. Now, here's the next thing. Let's do a refresh, and our location should be in there. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so here is our party. One of the things I'm going to show you is that you want to first get your host in. Oh, and we need to add a description too. That's going to be the other thing we're going to do. Let's do that first. So let's add a description. Now, that's what we have here on our we have it right here in the step-by-step that I gave you. So I'm going to actually, oops, my computer sometimes goes a little slow. I'm going to copy and paste this. I like that. Okay, let's just behave here. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste. Again, this is some bogus show site, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. So I'm going to copy. Or what you can do with Evernote, which is fun if it will behave. I'm trying to drag it over. This is my computer, guys. Sorry. Okay. And so here's our thing. If you highlight it and then left click it and drag it, look, I can drag it right into the description. Maybe not. Okay, let's just copy it and go in here and paste it. That's probably the easiest. There we go. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Host personal show site. This is not the person. I don't even know whose show site that is. But I'm going to show you where to get the personal show site. And again, this is the site, the link where they can go directly into your host's party to order. You're going to go back up here and find the show. So back over into Pampered Chef, in your Consultants Corner, go under My Shows and Orders, and you will get a list of all of your shows. And hers is under Emma Vierling. Here she is, right here, okay? So again, if I go in here, I'm going to see under the cart, I'm going to see the orders, but I want to go back into the show information. So if I hit any one of these 3 things that have an underline next to them, it's going to go back into the show information where I set this up. You've already done this. You've already put all your dates and everything in. But if you go here to show page, which you are able to do this as long as your eBiz tools is all set up and that you've got this, and go all the way down here to the bottom. And here it says the show URL. This is the link right now as it is. I want to change it just so it looks a little bit more friendly and make it Emma Vierling PC. I'm going to confirm that that's an OK URL, and it says customize URL, and then I'm going to copy it. Okay, so confirm it, copy it, go back over to my event, and I'm going to paste it here. So there it is. That's going to be right there at the front in the description of where to actually order. right here is the interactive catalog. I'm going to show you what that looks like. But this is really cool because instead of somebody just going in and doing shopping and just going onto the Pampered Chef website and do shop and try to dub around and stuff, this actually gives you, or the customer, the interactive catalog, which is so much easier to move around in. So there's the mini catalog, the holiday helper, and there's also the fall winter. So we can make this big. There it is, and then look, a customer can go page by page. So you can even talk about page numbers on some of your on some of your posts, and they can actually find orders and stuff. But here's the catalog. Much easier for somebody to be able to do that. Okay, so how do I get it? I gotta get it down. I'm gonna hit escape. Okay, good. So that's the interactive. So that's what we have in there. So this is, again, this is gonna be telling the customer. So please press the going button for the online party right away. Even if you're unsure of your level of participation, we want you to be a part. This 7-day event will be filled with cooking tips and tricks, new recipes to try, host demos and testimonials from Emma and her guests. Here's how it works. Click going. Visit Emma's personal show site, and then again I'm going to put that link to her site. So I want to make sure it's very clear, and I'm going to show you actually when we get into the template how clear it is for people. They're not going to be able to miss it where they're going to need to go. They're going to click shop now, and then they're going to win free Pampered Chef products just for and we'll talk about that too. The more you participate, the more you win. Now, co-hosts. This is where you want to add your host. You want your host to be a co-host. I'm probably going to get a message from her at school right now because I think she has study hall. But so I'm going to put Emma Vierling in as the co-host. You want to keep it as this, that the guests can invite the friends, and it's going to show the guest list. This, though, you'll notice when we did this that it was set as a private event. We do not want it public. If it's public, that means it's all over anything time you post, it's going to be on your regular news feed. Anybody that's friends of yours is going to see it, and that's going to be annoying. So you want to put it as private. So just those that are invited, that say they're going to go, and then those, they can invite guests. So we're going to save this now, and here is our Facebook page. So I'm going to just do another kind of thing there. I then will have on that list a couple pre-posts that you can put on here, that you could put on this day, that when you actually give it a start, and then we will talk about in the next video how to set up the template that's already ready for you, that you can just put it in and we can plug it right into this party.